Buongiorno,
morning,
buongiorno.
good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and happy Sunday, everyone. And welcome to our live on Sunday from dreams to reality. And today we talk about inspiring others, and that's how that positivity, how your journey has the power to change others. But before we go into talking about and inspiring others, let's introduce ourselves. So I'll start. I'm your host, Dana. I'm originally from Romania, but living in Canada for over 20 years now with my family. I have two teenagers who are growing way too fast. I'm an IT manager by profession, still have my full-time job, and I also have my own digital business, and that's what we are here coming live every Saturday and Sunday and to talk about this digital business model. And today I have with me some of my amazing business partners. Selena, do you want to introduce yourself? Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning, Dana. Thank you for having me here. Hi, my name is Elena. I am from Ontario, Canada. I'm born and raised here. My background is Italian. I have two adult children, two grandchildren as well. I am a semi-retired bookkeeper and a full-time business owner, digital business owner. And if it wasn't for this business, I wouldn't be able to travel and, create memories with my grandkids as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Elena. Ram, good afternoon. Going to England. How is the weather in England? Rainy? It's rainy here in Ontario.
It's raining and it's getting colder. Hi everyone. Good afternoon from the UK. Wishing all beautiful and amazing people joining us live today with a wonderful and blessed weekend. Um, I'm truly grateful to and excited to share the stage today with all of you again. My name is Raham, coming to you proudly from the United Kingdom. And I am a nurse here in the UK for more than 2 decades. And yes, I'm a proud Filipina and I'm also British by choice. Mabuhay, magandang araw sa lahat. Maayong buntag, maayong hapon, maayong gabi sa tanan. Aside from being a nurse, I'm also a loving mom to a beautiful two teenagers and a wife to Jeffrey and a breadwinner to my family back home, and also a mentor in this amazing online business community. And yes, I'm so excited for today's live. And thank you so much. And back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Reham. And not too far from Reham to Spain, Rita. Good afternoon. Good to see you again.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you so much for having me. Hello, everyone in the box. Well, and those watching us from any part of the world. So, my name is Rita. I'm a mom to a beautiful daughter, a Nigerian from Benin City, Edo State, but I'm based in Spain. I'm a telephone banking agent and a proud online business owner. So, back to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Rita. And going all the way to Dubai, where it's even later. Good evening, Moira. Good to see you.
Thank you, Dana. Good evening from my side, everybody. Good morning and good afternoon to the rest of the world. I will be gladly give you some sunshine for those. Reham, give me a little bit of rain. I would love that. Thank you so much for everybody that still do not know me coming across my page for the first time. My name is Moira. I'm originally from South Africa. Very lovely coastal place. Was once then called Port Elizabeth. Named after our Queen Elizabeth, bless her soul. And now there's a name change, Gqeberha. I hope people can still pronounce it back home and our new people. But anyhow, I'm here in the UAE now. I'm a full-time, still doing my job as a registered midwife. And I'm here with my family. I'm a proud digital business owner, and I'm happy to be here back tonight again. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Moira. And coming back closer to me this time, Vida. Good morning.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time. So happy Sunday to you all. My name is Vida. I'm originally from Ghana, and currently I'm in the US. I'm a mother of 3, registered nurse, and proud digital business owner and mentor. Back to you, Ms. Dana. Thank you.
Thank you, Vida. And even closer to me, Grace, coming full circle back to Ontario. Good morning, Grace.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to all the beautiful ladies out there, and good morning to all the viewers. And thank you so much, Jana, for giving us this wonderful platform every week. My name is Grace, and I live in Canada for the last, I think, 22 years, and with my family. And I'm a proud digital business owner full time. And I started this business, I think, almost 5 years ago. So, namaste, सभी को मेरा प्यार भरा. मैं कनाडा में रहती हूँ और ये बिजनेस चलाती हूँ पिछले 5 साल से और मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि मैंने ये बिजनेस शुरू किया. अगर आपको अच्छा लगे तो आप भी शुरू कीजिए. थैंक यू सो मच. बैक टू यू, Jana.
Thank you, Grace. And thank you again, everyone, for being here, taking some time from your busy morning. I see some are getting ready to go to church. Probably Moira, some are getting ready to go to bed. But thank you for showing up for your business, for inspiring others. Especially for those that are watching us, because you are not watching us by accident, right? You are here for a reason. That means you want a change. And maybe you are still thinking if this is for you. So before we talking about more about inspiring you, let's talk a bit what this business is. What are we all doing here? You heard we are all business owners. What do? We help people launch their own online businesses. That's how we started with this amazing system. It's a business model. It's like an online franchise, right? It gives you everything you need. It gives you the system in itself, the automation, the training, all the tools that you need. But most of important, you get a personal mentor and a coach, and also the support community. You'll get to be part of this amazing group that is not only like 7 of us here, it's over 260,000, I think, lately. And it keeps growing. It grows by hundreds. Every week we get new people joining. Why? Because it's a special model. It can be done by anyone, regardless of, where you are located, what your age is, what your skills are, what you've done in a previous life. It takes you literally from zero and is teaching you everything. And it's not only teaching you, like telling you what to do, it's showing you how to do it. And a lot of the things automated. So for those of you scared about the technical part, no, you don't have to have any technical skills. You can see us here, people from different backgrounds. It's really, in this day and age, you don't need to have any technical knowledge to even build a website or do anything, because AI and the power of automation, and also especially when you have a support team, a technical team that's working behind the scene, then it can be done. And what's important is that being an online business, we don't have to create digital products, because I do get asked a lot, right? This day and age, a lot of people are having online businesses by selling some courses or some products, No, you don't have to create anything. Everything is there. What you do is what you see us doing here. You promote the business, you promote your lifestyle, you promote what this business did for you, and you attract people who are just like you, people who want a change in their life, and they don't have the skills. They don't want to start creating some offers and business or products of their own, right? I don't know what to create. That's okay. You don't have to create anything. This franchise model has everything in it. You just need to go and show up for your business. But you still need to show up every day. You still need to put time and effort. It's not a get quick rich scheme, right? Or a job to get a salary. It's your own business. Like we are, our businesses are not linked in any way other than we are all using the same system, right? So we are maintaining full control of our businesses. Depends on how we want to run it, how you want to register. At the end of the year, you get all those beautiful tax benefits that you can, get deductions for traveling for business, for, getting out, meeting people. That's another benefit of having your own business. And as you can see, we are all real people coming here. For those of you who really want a change, to show you that it's possible. And you don't have to know how to do it. We'll show you how. All you have to bring in is your why, your reason of why you want to change. And then we'll show you how this change can become a reality. And talking about change and impacting others and inspiring others, that takes me to today's theme, and that's what I was wanted to talk about today, right? About how we sometimes feel like, oh, I'm talking here, right, about my journey, and no one is listening, and it's hard on this day and age when with social media, you may feel like you are alone. But in this business, you are never alone. You always have a community, and I always say how this business changed our lives more than the bank account. It changed because you get to be surrounded by amazing people, and that positive energy is changing you, right? Surround yourself with positive, energetic people, you become positive and energetic. Surround yourself with lazy people, guess what? You'll become kind of lazier and more complacent. So definitely this community is not a lazy one. It's a very active community that will keep you plugged in your business, will keep you energetic, and will keep you, willing to want to get better and to grow better and to dream higher and to dream bigger. So let's talk about, and Elena, maybe if I can start with you. How has your growth with this business you feel it impacted others, maybe family, friends? Tell us about it.
Thank you, Dana. Well, a few things. It's given me, permission and also others to try something that they're not familiar with or comfortable with. It actually has changed or shifted the energy in my home, and by choosing positivity and curiosity, the whole family dynamic has changed as well. A different outlook on things, and it's always looking at the brighter side rather than the negative side of it. Inspiring people that quiet observers. We all have several of those that keep watching, and it's nice when you get a little message from them saying that, they like this post, or just a little like or share, which is nice. It showed that, learning has no age or limit as well. And it's a reminder that it's never too late to start something meaningful. Sometimes as empty nesters, you might be finding yourself in a different or in a lost routine, I call it, because, you're in a routine in so many years, so many decades, and now all of a sudden it's like, you're going to stop, right? And with this here, not only are you learning, you're evolving, and you're also meeting people from across the globe, as we see here across the screen. So it also created a ripple of action. When you grow, people don't just motivate you. Some beginning to take their own steps in their own lives, right? So it also, it has given me resilience, by choosing growth instead of excuses, which we all say, not now, maybe tomorrow, maybe another time. Right? But the moment is now because you've come across this. It's something that's intrigued you. Why not? Because like Dana said, you don't need to know how to do this. The training is provided, and your mentor and coach is right behind you every step of the way. And look at this beautiful community just starting right here with these 7 lovely ladies. You could imagine our community, like you said, it's over 260,000. And that's basically my impact, how it's impacted me. It's really grown. And of course, our path a month ago, about three of us have been at the Gather and Grow in Toronto, Ontario. And, Dana, she's IT, and she's done an amazing job putting everything together, making sure that everything went smoothly. And I can speak for myself that I've learned a lot from that, because there is a lot involved in getting something together like this. And, meeting people right across Canada. I think the furthest person that came was from the UK. So it's giving us, possibilities and permission to grow. Thank you, Dana.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Elena. And definitely, if nothing else, the fact that you have an online business and sometimes feel like you are alone, it's only you and the screen. Yeah, you have all these beautiful people on the screen, but when you have the opportunity to go and meet them in person, and like you mentioned, right, a month ago now, we are like over 350 people from mostly Canada and US, but yeah, even some from UK came. It's it makes you realize that you have an impact and your small business it's much bigger than just yourself, and you realize how big impact, and especially when you meet these people and they come and say like, oh, I know you, can I give you a hug, can I have a picture of you, oh, you inspire me so much, or you help me so much. And I've seen so many, it's like, oh, you inspire me, oh no, you inspire me, it's like all this like, oh no, you're better, right? It gives you, it makes you realize how this business indeed is making an impact, and how how important is the energy of those around you, and how it's changing so many lives. And it's not all about the money, right? And we all know money is good, it's important, and if you don't have money, you cry for money. Once you have it, you realize that money don't really buy you much, right? And you
It'll
start
come.
realizing that you want more. Exactly, you
It'll
want
come.
different things. That money it's hard to buy, right? Rehan, if I ask you, why do you think positivity creates that ripple effect?
Yeah, thank you. You know, one of the most powerful things I've learned in both life and business is that positivity is truly contagious. When you bring good energy into a space, it spreads, just like a smile that makes everyone around you feels lighter. You know, our attitude, our words, and even the way we carry ourselves can influence how others show up. And when we choose to show up authentically, with optimism and belief in what's possible, we don't just change our lives. We quietly give permission for others to believe they can change theirs too. And that's what we exactly doing in our business page. So why does positivity create such a ripple effect? Well, first, positivity changes our energy. It starts within us when we begin to shift how we talk to ourselves, when we replace that doubt with encouragement, our energy completely transforms. People can feel that even without words. I'll give you an example from my own journey. For the longest time, I used to say, I'm not a tech savvy. And I said it so often that it's become part of my identity, even at work. Every time I had to deal with new tools or online platform or something digital, I feel so anxious. And I had already convinced myself that technology was not for me. But one day I realized, wait a minute, this belief is not serving me. I run a business. I'm capable. If others can learn this, so I can too. So I started changing the way I spoke about it. I began saying I'm excellent with technology. First, it feels little strange to say that because it was not yet true in practice. But I keep saying it and I claim it. And guess what? My confidence began to rise. I started to approach new tools with curiosity instead of that fear. You know, before long, I actually become not excellent, but confident with technology. And one shift is in language rooted positivity and completely changed how I show up in my business. But here's the beautiful part. Other people notice, my friends or even my coworkers or even in our community, they started saying like, if you can learn all these stuff, maybe I can too. My growth encouraged them to step out in their comfort zone. And that's the ripple effect. Positivity is just about it's not just about smiling or pretending everything is perfect. It's about embodying hope, showing resilience and choosing to believe in possibility even when things are uncertain. So when you walk into the room with a kind of energy, that authentic, that confident, grounded, it shifts the atmosphere. People might not remember exactly what you said, but they always remember how they felt when you are around. So, positive over fear, well, you're creating waves that inspire others to rise too. Positivity is powerful because it multiplies. It doesn't stay contained, it flows. And the more you share your light, the more you invite others to discover their own as well. So, that's ripple effect of positivity. Thank you, Hannah. Blessed Sunday to all. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Raham. Oh, yes. I love how you say, right? Sometimes positivity can come from inside of you, and you changing how you talk with yourself and how you think about yourself, and how they say, right? You don't have to be an expert or something. You just need to be 10% better than the person beside you in order to teach them or to show them, right? So if we wait until we'll be expert on something in order to teach or to share it to someone else, then no one will share anything with anyone, right? It's so hard to become an expert, and waiting, it's not helping anyone. So you get a bit better every day, and you share it with people around you, and guess what? By sharing it, by teaching others, you get even better at that. So yes, and the same with positivity, right? It creates that ripple effect. You help the person beside you, then they help the next one. And talking about helping others, and Rita, what's the most unexpected person that you've inspired through your journey?
What a good question. Well, I don't really know if I've inspired so many people, but what I can say is I believe I have inspired myself since I joined this business. It has made me to see the value of who I am. It has made me to help me follow my purpose in life. You know, it even gives me the grace to to trust God every day by day. And then it gives me the grace to be more confident in myself. Whenever I want to go into any project, I always call God first, and then I look other things. I do my due diligence. It inspired me more to be. I'm talking about this personally. I will talk about others. Okay, so it inspired me more that I have to be open-minded first, and also be understandable, and also let's listen to people more. Okay, even when I'm at my job, it inspired me to be better at my job. When I'm talking to people over the phone, they always tell me, oh, I love your energy. I love your energy all the time. Whenever they hear my voice, I love your energy. Since I joined this business, it has helped me to improve about my spiritual being. And when we are talking about others, others, if you want to inspire people, you need to learn how to listen. If you don't learn how to listen, there is no way you can inspire people. That is what I've known, the big facts about it. So this business has made me to always listen to people's situation. Okay, because the more you listen, that is when you will know how to find a way to help others. So when I'm good, when I listen to people, I always make sure that I give them my own example of life, and then let them realize, hey, you don't think that your problems are like this. Let me give you my own problems. Try to compare my own problems to yours, and be grateful all the time. Even though you've told me your problems, I'm glad that you did, but I want us to tackle it together. So whenever they express their feelings to me, their negative situations to me, I always give them that positive way to look at the positive side of any situation they find themselves. So you know what? It has always helped them. It has always helped them to see it in a better way, because they always see it in a negative way. Because in this life, people are always fond of negativity. So when I joined this business, I realized that negative mindset will always draw us to our zero goals in life. It's not going to make us to be grow to improve anymore. So I always let people realize, I am so sorry for what is happening to you. But one thing I want you to know is, in this life, there will always be challenges. So the way you take your challenges, that is how you will overcome the challenges. So I want you to see these challenges as a way of you stepping forward. So don't look at it in a way that is going to weigh you down. Don't let the challenges weigh you down. Let it be a stepping stone to your victory in life. So I always let them realize that. So I don't know if that helps them or not, but that is how I love, because I don't want people to be saying they come with their problems and later I'll be adding my own problems and all. No, it has helped me to listen more and give them the best way they can resolve their situation. So this business is not only, just like you said, our beautiful host, it's not only we are here to earn extra income, we are also here to improve our lives. So this has made me to improve more emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever way it is in my life. Okay, so I hope I'm able to inspire people, but this is the way I do inspire others in my life. Thank you so much, man. Back to you, Miss Dana.
Thank you, Rita, and thank you for sharing. And I love how you started by, hey, I inspired myself. That was maybe the most unexpected person. And I'm sure most of us don't expect us, right? If I ask anyone who would you inspire, you'll start thinking, oh, who is my kids, my family, my friends, right? But why not you inspire yourself to grow bigger, to dream higher, to want to get better every day, to want to inspire others. So I love that. And your story matters more than you think. And I know sometimes, as I said, it may be hard. And as Elena said, especially, you have people listening. They may be quiet. They may be, they don't say anything. From time to time, you may see a heart here, there. But your story and your journey matters more than sometimes. And that's why it's good to keep going. If it's inspiring you, if it's inspiring others, even if you don't see signs every single day, it does, and it's creating that ripple effect. It's just sometimes it's quiet, right? Sometimes it's hard to see that effect every single day. So Moira, if I ask you, how do you remind yourself that the story matters, especially on those days where you don't see sign, all right? You don't have people coming and say like, oh, Moira, you inspire me so much, right? How do you remind yourself that, hey, I should keep going. My story is important.
Thank you, Dana. You know what? With this question, um, I was sharing this morning when we had our monthly team meeting, and then Tina was asking, "Do you have like a morning routine?" She was just dropping the question in the group, and when you have a morning routine, you talk to yourself in the mirror, and you remind yourself who you are. You remind yourself why you are here. And I remind myself every morning in front of that mirror, Moira, you matter. Moira, what you do, you are enough. You are worth every single little thing that you are doing, touching, saying, breathing, whatever it may be. So that's how I remind myself. My story matters, because if Rita's story matters, if Elena's story matters, we are over 260,000 members in this community. I don't think it would have been that number if our stories didn't matter, right? And that's exactly how we came, in this community, because someone's story matters. Someone's story resonated with me. Someone's story touched me. And that's how I ended up here. And that is how I am reminded also every single day. My why. Why am I getting up in the morning? Why am I have kids that looks up to me. They matter. And they expect a lot of things from mommy. We are all mothers.
Oh, did you lose Moira? Okay, let's see if think maybe her internet connection has a problem. And well, maybe wait for her. Let's keep going. And yes, like she was saying, right? Oh, you back? Okay, we lost you for a second, Myra.
Yeah,
You
I
back?
think
Yeah. Or at
okay.
least I lost you. I think everyone else also. Yeah.
Sorry about that. So I'm not sure what was happening. Maybe it was just a quick
Maybe.
breakdown. But anyhow,
Yeah.
just to come back, um, what I wanted to, I'm not sure how much you heard, but what I said is that for those that's out there, even those that's watching, everybody that's watching, if you think that you are not worth it, if you think your story does not matter, it does. It does. At all means, don't let anybody tell you that you are not worth it. You won't make it, and you don't matter, because you do. You do. Sometimes we are so with the challenges. Rita was sharing it very beautiful now. With the challenges that we have our negative people that also, they try to discourage you and take that joy and that pride from you away, and do not let people allow actually people to do that. I have faced so many obstacles, up till now. And what I've learned is that, one, reduce the noise, all the noise around you. Just go silent and listen to that voice whom you trust and believe in. I trust in the living God, that's going to guide me and lead me. Yeah. So reduce that, all that negative noises around you that tells you that you won't succeed, or you won't be successful, or you won't achieve this thing. You know, um, at the end of the day, it's all about you, no one else. No one else. It's your life, it's your story, it's your dream, it's your vision. God has given you that dream, God has given you that vision. Each and every one of us have our unique gifts, our unique talents, our unique who we are, you know. But it's up to us. It's up to us. Are we going to use that? Are we going to listen to people that didn't see that vision, that didn't see that dream? No. Do not let people, block you from what is for you, because your blessing is already there, your name is already there. The day, when you were still in your mother's womb, and God already knew who you're going to become. So that is my message for all of you out there tonight. You matter, and your story matters. And do not be silent. Do not be silent when things are, you know, when you are, how can I explain it? And when people try to take away, uh,
What time is that?
that's what is for you. I do not know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but but that is just my message for you. Just that you matter. That's it. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Moira. Yes, your story matters. And if not inspiring others, it matters for you. So in the end, that's the most important thing, right? But Vaida, what did you say to someone who feels like, hey, no one is watching? So yeah, maybe my story matters for me, but if no one watching, like, should I keep going?
Thank you, Miss Dana, for this question. Yeah, to one who feel like no one is watching, remember this: every seed grow underground before it break through the surface. Before you do anything, so just because people don't see you, don't see your effort, doesn't mean that your progress isn't real. The late night, like the morning, we sacrifice all this. I'm about going to church. People want to go to work. All this we are sacrificing. We are doing all the sacrificing. The consistency we do, they are all count. God see it. Whether people see it or not, God see it. Growth see it. One day, they will also see it. That's what I'm going to tell to the people. So in this, our digital business, we always say, keep watering what? Keep showing up. Even if no one sees you, just keep showing up. That is where true transformation begin. Your journey is preparing for your stages. And that doesn't, if nobody see you, but your journey is preparing for you. So I will say, stay focused, be faithful, and just keep watering your vision. Keep doing what you are doing, even if no one see you, because unseen work always lead to what? To visible results. So just keep doing what you are doing, even if no one see you. That's what I will tell the person. Thank you, Ms. Dana.
Thank you, Vaida. I love that. I should write it somewhere. I didn't. I never heard that before. Unseen work brings visible results, right? And it's so true. It's not like we a lot of the time we see the results of the successful people and we think like, oh, it happened overnight, right? Like, oh, look how that successful person. You have no idea how hard they work, how long they work on that unseen, hard work. So don't assume that someone is successful. It happened overnight. It all happened as a result of, hard, consistent work, showing up every day, even when they feel like no one is watching. You don't show up for anyone else but yourself. And like Vaida and like everyone here mentioned, right? Oh, and do it for, I don't know, whatever you believe in, whatever your God is, whatever your universe is saying. It's yourself, and you do it for you. And then the results will show up because someone is seeing it. Even if that someone is quiet, or even if that someone is maybe not a person beside you, those results add up, and it's not for nothing. And those hard work will bring the results. But also the hard work done with, with positivity, right? With passion. Because I think if you do it with passion, it will not feel as such hard work. And that's why I think for all of us here, right? It doesn't feel like, oh, it's so hard. It's Sunday morning, on Sunday evening, and now I have to work. Honestly, all this life doesn't feel like work. Doesn't feel like I do it for my business. I feel like I'm going together with some friends, so we chat for half an hour, 45 minutes here. So it doesn't feel like work because you put passion in it. You love what you do it, and for your business with things like this that are coming natural and you enjoy doing it. Great. Last but not least, talking about the ripple effect, and we know it doesn't happen overnight. What ripple effect do you hope to create in, let's say, the next 3-5 years, right? What's your dream for this impact?
Thank you so much, Anna, for asking me this question. And when I'm responding to this question, this is really close to my heart, because that makes a big difference in my life too. If I can create a ripple effect of change that starts with me, I would like, especially like, especially among the women who think that, that they're stuck in their own like financial limitations and their traditional roles of being a mom, of being a wife and all that. So I hope to inspire them to step into the world of digital entrepreneurship. I hope to inspire them to believe in themselves, to think that, if they can be a mom and they can live for their kids, if they can be a wife and live for their husband, so then they can be a woman too, that who can live for herself, who can think for herself, who can do for herself things. And that's how I want to inspire them. I want them to have faith in them, to have believe in them, believe in them. And I also want to leave the ripple effect of being a leader. So I want to leave the ripple effect that the success, the growth, does not happen individually. It happens with other people. You inspire them, you grow together with others of people. You grow, you cannot grow alone, you grow with others. So when you're growing, it should like inspire at least 10 more people around you, 10 more people to start this online business, 10 more people to think, yeah, okay, she did it, she's been in this business for 5 years, she did it, so we can do it too. And when I'm inspiring others, I'm telling them my story. I'm telling them, like, the hardships that I faced. So I want them to get the ripple effect that, when my mindset was not that good, that when I was doubting myself, but I still grew out of that mindset. I still grew out of that, laid back attitude of mine. That's when I want them to think that, okay, if she can do it, we can do it too. So I want them to go like personal growth too, do their personal growth. And I want them to know my stories so that, they can get inspired, so that they know that there was one time when she was scared of facing the camera, but now she is. So there must be some reason behind that. There must be some, you know techniques that she used. So I want to create that kind of ripple effect, especially among the women over 40. I want them to realize that they can be a digital entrepreneur too. They can gain the financial freedom too, even if they are over 40 years or something, or maybe 50 years, because in this business we have women over 65 years old. So I want them to have that kind of a mission in their heart, to inspire their family, to inspire their husbands, and all that. So I would just end with this, that I know there was this one time when my son, he came to me and he said that, Mom, I'm really proud of you because you're doing this, and then you're running your own online business. So I would really try to create that ripple effect among others. Thank you so much, Dana. Back to you.
Thank you, Grace. Oh, yeah. Your growth isn't just for you, right? It inspires everyone around you. And thank you, everyone, again for sharing your stories and your tidbits. And for those of you watching us, I hope that this live or this discussion show you that if you are doubted if your story matter, that this discussion proved that it does matter, right? And we are all here because someone's story matter for us. Someone's story inspire us to make a change in our life, and that's why we are here, to giving it back, right? To share our story, to inspire others. And if every one of us inspire one person, and that person inspire another person, guess what? This can become such a huge wave that can become such a huge change. And that's Grace said, right? Like, yeah, maybe it's women like us who are getting close to retirement and still worried about all those savings and all that. Maybe it's even younger, maybe it's even older. It doesn't matter the age, it doesn't matter the color of which part of the world you are. What it matters is that you want to change, and you are here to inspire others. And never doubt that your story matters, because it creates an impact, even if it's not visible every single day. So with that, I'll close it today. Thank you, everyone, for being here and for like being an example and inspiring others. And hope to see everyone next time. Until then, have a good Sunday and a good week.
Bye.
Bye.
Buona giornata.
Bye.
Ciao.
Yes.